My new zero turn was delivered today, and I've been looking at one for a while, trying to, talk myself into getting one. And this year I finally decided to go for it because, lately I read something that New York State's talking about banning all gas and diesel lawn equipment after 2025. So, that's getting kind of scary after seeing how they just passed that law to ban gas stoves and heating in new houses. So I figured that's really a possibility. Plus, I think next year the new emission standards start, and these small gas engines are going to get really complicated with catalytic converters and stuff like that. So I figured this is going to be the year to jump on it, and equipment, outdoor power equipment is starting to be back in stock now. I was lucky to grab this one from stock that had just come in. And the dealer, I got a good dealer. He gave me a good deal on it and had it in stock, assembled it, and this is like the next day later he's delivering it. So I'm real happy with that. Now, I had done some research and pretty much had it narrowed down to 3 different brands that I was interested in. One was this Kubota that I bought, another was the Toro, and another was the Ferris. And the more I thought about it, I decided to actually go with a Kubota just basically because of the dealer that I have locally. I know it's a dealer that I could trust to take care of me and to, handle any problems that come up. And there's his name, John Blazes. And if you're in the Rochester area, I definitely say look them up if you're going to buy any equipment. They're a really great dealer to deal with. But, it just came down to the fact that I just don't trust dealers anymore. And, I know that he's got good mechanics and good service. And, the owner actually answers the phone if you want to talk to him. So... And that was the whole reason I went with the Kubota. And I think it's really one of the most solid machines out there. It's not the latest and the greatest. It's not a brand new fuel injected engine that I got, and it's not fancy wheel motors and stuff like that. This is just a good basic unit that's pretty much bulletproof and has been around for I think 7 or 8 years now with just some minor updates. So you can see the fellow that delivered it, nice young guy. He came up to deliver this, and he went over this with me and, went through all the service and maintenance and how to operate it. And I had done it at the store with me before, too. But then he also there was a recall on my sidekick. So while he was up here doing this, he also took care of that next. So, delivery was pretty painless. You can see it's all washed up, cleaned up. Everything was adjusted right and, ready to go. So, that's a really good reason to have a great dealer when you're buying something like this, because it is basically a big investment. So after he got done explaining everything, I was, really pretty confident in being able to maintain it and drive it and take care of it and stuff. So, really great experience and really, easy to make a deal and everything else. So, guy packed up, did the update on my sidekick, packed up and left, and I pulled it over in the side here just to get some better pictures. And one of the things about this Kubota is it's just so comfortable. I was having trouble with my wrists and arms with the steering wheel on the BX that I used all the time. And I had to push it to the max speed just to, get the grass done. And this here has the same 60-inch deck, but this has a 6-inch deep fabricated deck with a much better cut. Has a 25.5 horsepower Kawasaki engine. And this is an old school carbureted engine, so I really have a lot of confidence in it. And these things are pretty much bulletproof. And, see, it's got the folding ropes, and I actually have a canopy coming for that, but that had to be special ordered, so be a while till I get it. So there's the first quick look around, and I jumped on it after that, and I did some mowing, and I mowed this whole corner down here, trying to learn how to mow around things and stuff. And see, it did a beautiful job. a couple spots where I have to get a little more practice. And then there's where I started up in the top there. I did that whole field, and that's quite a big field there, and came out pretty good. A little bit cockeyed lines though for me, and then I went around the backyard, and here you can see this was like 6 inches tall, and there are some spots there where a little bit of clumping, but it was really tall and wet grass, and I am really happy. 10 times better than with the BX mode. So just to give you an idea of how fast I was able to mow this, I got all that done in about an hour. I'm just going to jump on now, and this is all you're going to see at this point in time of this machine. I'll be doing an update video once I get the cameras out and I get the canopy on and I get halfway decent with it. I know what I'm doing, so I don't run over cameras and stuff like that. But anyhow, I'm just going to jump on it here and show you. And this is just a little bit over 3/4 throttle right there, and that's it. No speed up or anything. That's how fast this thing moves. You can see that suspension seat just floats in the air like it's really super comfortable. Doesn't bother my wrists at all. There's no twisting and turning of the steering wheel. It's just a little pulling and pushing, and this thing is just going to speed everything up so much, and it's just so much more comfortable. It's actually more fun to ride. It's it's fun mowing now. Hopefully that lasts. Don't get tired of it, but I can mow, and I think they say it goes 12 miles an hour. So this must be at about 10 miles an hour that I can run it at. Fine, no problem. So I just wanted to give you a first look at it, and I'll do some better explanations and stuff once I get some more time to do it. But this is it, and it looks like it's definitely going to speed up my mowing time and make it a lot more comfortable for me. Plus, with the way inflation has been going lately, God knows what these things will cost next year, especially if they have to start getting into the emission standards and stuff on them. Anyhow, I'll be doing some follow-ups on this once I get good on it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.